Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So it's match day 4 team selection video ahead of the deadline tomorrow night. In this video I'll go over how my side looks for match day 4, my transfer plans, my chip strategy, the fixture ticker from now to the end of the league stages with goal percentage and clean sheet odds. And then I handpick the best captaincy options for this match day. If you've got any dilemmas ahead of deadline, get them in the comment section and let me know and I'll try and help you out. If you do enjoy this content, hit that like and subscribe button, it'll help the channel grow. And also a massive way of helping this channel grow is hyping this video. In the comment section you can swipe right and hype it up, because right now my videos aren't getting seen much, and if you hype it up it will go higher up in the algorithm and it'll help the channel grow, so please do think about doing that. But anyway, intro out the way, let's just get into it. And as you can see, in match day 3 I got 84 points. With that 84 points I got a rise rank of 60k and I'm now 118,000 in the world. I've not started the season off that well, so I'm happy with the rank at the moment. The last 4 match days I've had 0 points from all 4 of my goalkeepers. Hopefully that changes in match day 4. Go over my chip strategy, and as you can see I used the wild card in match day 3 and I plan to use the limitless chip in match day 5. I've got 2 free transfers this match day and I do plan to use them, because if I don't use them then I'll lose them, because you can't roll the transfers when you're using a chip. So if I don't use the transfers this match day, then when I use the limitless chip in match day 5, when I get to match day 6 I'll only have 2 transfers anyway again. So I do plan to use them this match day and then try and get somebody that's going to get some good points this match day, and then hopefully they'll get some good points in 6, 7 and 8 as well. So here's how my side looks for match day 4, and I'm pretty happy with my side. As you'd expect, I used the wildcard chip in match day 3. A lot of them have got really good fixtures except for the Bayern Munich players and Erling Kane, but in match day 6, 7 and 8 Bayern Munich's fixtures are really good, so I do think I want to keep hold of them. So if I am using the 2 free transfers this match day, it is really hard who to pick, because whoever I'm going to be selling has probably got a good fixture and they could easily get some good points. But I'm thinking some of the players in my side might get rotated and rested because they've got an easy fixture. For example, Inter Milan got a really good fixture against Karate in match day 4, but I'm not too sure if they're all going to play. DeMarco didn't start in match day 3 and he didn't start at the weekend, as well as Dumfries. They both were on the bench. I'm not too sure if they both got dropped because they needed a rest or they was both playing poorly. Dumfries has scored a few goals in the Champions League in the last few match days, so I don't think he's been playing poorly enough to be dropped, so he must be needing a rest. But get in the comment section if you know more about Inter Milan. If one of these are not going to be started, let me know and I'll probably sell them. The fact that DeMarco's not started in the match day 3 and he didn't start at the weekend, I am thinking I could potentially sell him. If he's going to start, I really don't want to sell him, because obviously he'll probably keep a clean sheet against Karate at home. But if he doesn't start and I keep him and he only gets 1 point off the bench, then I'll be annoyed. So here's how my side looks for match day 4 and when these players are playing the fixture. So everybody with a number 1 plays on the Tuesday and everybody with a number 2 plays on the Wednesday. So as you can see, I've only got 3 outfield players that are playing on the Tuesday night, so I do really want to get a few more players from that day. So here's the fixture ticker for the rest of the league stages, and I've took out match day 5 because I do plan to use the limitless chip. As you can see, Bayern Munich's fixtures are pretty good after match day 4. They've got Sporting Union, SG and PSV. I do think UCL Kane will get a few goals or assists in them games, so I do want to keep them. Inter Milan's fixtures aren't on this fixture ticker because the fixtures aren't good. They've got a Karat this game week, which is a really good one, but after that they've got Liverpool, Arsenal and Dortmund in 6, 7 and 8, so I don't think I want to keep them long term. And that's why I'm going to potentially be selling them in match day 4 if they're not going to be starting. And here are the clean sheet odds for the rest of the league stages, with match day 5 taken out because I'm going to be using the limited chip again. So as you can see, Arsenal, Chelsea, Napoli and Juventus are at the top. Inter Milan have got the best chances of keeping a clean sheet in match day 4, so I don't really want to sell them if they're going to be starting, but if they're not going to be starting then obviously I want to sell them and get rid of them. If I don't sell the Inter Milan defenders this match day, then I do think it'd be Dan Burn that I sell. He's got a good chance of keeping a clean sheet this game week, but after that they're not that great. And the thing with Dan Burn is in match day 6, 7 and 8 he plays with a lot of my other players on the same day. So I'm trying to get a few players that play on a separate day, so I've got a few players from one day and a few players from the other, instead of having it fully heavy on one day. And then we've got the goals that they're expected to get in the same format. As you can see, Inter Milan have got the most chance of getting a lot of goals this match day. I was potentially going to sell Çalhanoğlu if he isn't going to start, because as I've said, in match day 6, 7 and 8 the fixtures aren't that great. If I don't sell Çalhanoğlu this match day, then I think it'll be Enzo Fernández that I sell. Chelsea are away against Karabag, which is a good fixture, but I'm not too sure if he rotates him. Pulled out the Argentina squad in the last international break, and then he missed the next fixture after it for Chelsea. And since the manager's said that he's still carrying a knock, so I don't know if Karabag's going to be the match that he's going to feel like he could rest him in. I don't want to keep hold of him if he isn't going to start in match day 4, because in match day 6, 7 and 8 again he's not got the best of fixtures. So here are the fixtures for Tuesday night, and I am eyeing up potentially buying a Napoli or Arsenal player. They've both got really good fixtures, they both rotate really well with a lot of my players in my squad, and we'll know the lineup before deadline, so if I'm buying, I know they're going to be starting. I had McTominay in match day 1 and 2, and he got 2 points each match day, and then in match day 3 I wildcarded, and typically he got 2 goals and got 12 points in match day 3 when I didn't have him in my side. So in match day 4 potentially we'll buy him back. In match day 3 I also sold Calafiori. He didn't start in match day 2 or 3, so I don't know if he's going to start in match day 4, but we'll know the lineup beforehand. With Arsenal winning the first 4 match days and then playing Slavia Prague, I do think they'll probably rotate the fullbacks and Calafiori won't start again. So I might buy Skelly because he might rotate his fullbacks all the way through the league stages now, and he could start all the time. If he does start all the time, he could easily keep clean sheets and get assists. So here's the market chances of how many goals these sides are going to get in match day 4, and Tottenham Liverpool at the top. I do need to update these, so in the deadline stream tomorrow night I will have them updated. But when I did this graphic a couple of days ago, this is what it looked like. So Tottenham and Liverpool at the top, but I've not been impressed with Tottenham or Liverpool the last few game weeks, so I don't know if that's going to be dropping. It might be the game week to go against the big hitters. Liverpool have got Real Madrid, so that's Salah and Mbappe playing each other. I don't know if they're both going to score in that match day. And then we've got PSG at home against Bayern Munich, so I'm not too sure if Kane's going to score. So for the Tuesday night, we could take a punt on a captaincy, and if he doesn't do that well, we can change him on the Wednesday night. And with that in mind, I do like Saka, Haaland and Dembele. They could all get an attacking return this match day and potentially 2. And then for the Wednesday night's fixtures, Chelsea are the early fixture, so we'll know exactly who's starting for them. So the one luxury with Enzo Fernández is we'll know exactly if he's going to be starting before the Wednesday deadline. But it'll be too late to make transfers, so if he isn't starting, you'll just have to bench him. And for the same thing for the Wednesday night, Inter Milan, Man City, Barcelona and Chelsea have all expected to get 2 or more goals in this match day. And I think if the Tuesday night captain doesn't do that well, I think the Wednesday night captains will do. Martinez at home against Kirat, I expect him to get a goal or 2. Haaland's at home against Dortmund, his old side, I expect him to get a goal or 2. He got 2 at the weekend. And then in third place I've got Rashford. He's been in really good form for Barcelona so far this season. I would favour captaining number 1 or 2 over Rashford, but I do think he is a good option. I just think with Inter Milan and Man City, these two are more likely to get the goals if they are scoring. And with Barcelona, I think it's a little bit more shared. Yes, Rashford is one of the most likely to get the goals in the Barcelona side, but I do think there's other players that will score as well, as shown in matchday 3 when Fermin Lopez got a hat-trick. So finally, my transfer options, and option number 1 is to sell Dumfries, DeMarco or Burn. I'll make my transfer decision tomorrow night on the deadline stream. We'll get the Arsenal lineup before deadline, and if Calafiori's starting, I'll pick him. If Luis Skelly's starting, I'll pick him. And then if I'm not too sure who's going to be starting out the Arsenal defenders long term, then I might get Spinazzola. Then for option 2, I could sell Enzo Fernández or Çalhanoğlu, and I could get McTominay, Trossard or Yıldız. If I sell Enzo Fernández and get McTominay and Trossard, then I have to sell Dumfries or DeMarco to be able to afford it and get that upgrade. But if I sell Çalhanoğlu to McTominay, Trossard or Yıldız, then I can sell Dan Burn to Calafiori or Skelly. Ideally, I'd rather keep all my Inter Milan players, but I'm not too sure if they're all going to start. And selling one of them funds the other transfers that I want to make. I do think I favour McTominay over Trossard just because I think he's more assured of getting minutes moving forward in match days 6, 7 and 8. I do really like Yıldız as a pick. The fixtures are really good moving forward. But he plays when a lot of my players play, so I'll have a lot of players playing on the same day again in match day 6, 7 and 8 if I did pick him. So that's putting me off actually buying him, but he's a really good pick. So with all that in mind, this is how my match day 4 side could look. I'll sell DeMarco and I'll get Calafiori. And then I'll sell Enzo Fernández and I'll get McTominay. We'll see what the lineups are like, and if both of them are starting, then I might buy them. If Calafiori isn't starting, that could be Luis Skelly or Spinazzola instead. And with them 2 transfers, then I'll have 5 outfield players playing on the Tuesday night. And then if 1 or 2 of them doesn't do that well on Tuesday night, then I can sub them out for the players on my bench. So there we have it for my matchday 4 team selection. I'll be doing a deadline stream 45 minutes before deadline tomorrow night. So hit the subscribe button so you can join me and see what transfers I make. And if you're not too sure what to do with your side, I'll be able to help you out on that deadline stream. My aim is to get 500 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you are watching this, hit that like button and subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for the deadline stream. Signing off, goodbye.